It's the Wisdom Kids with Elma. Thank you very much for keeping it here. Thanks very much for loving me. I love you all, and I always pray for you guys. May God keep you blessed through these COVID times. I pray. I know it's not easy since we are not work. Most of us are not working, but I'm praying for God's providence to us all, and I pray those who have lost their loved ones. May God strengthen you. May He give you the grace to pass through these trying times. And those who have sick ones, we are praying for God's healing hand upon your loved ones. May He keep all of us safe. May He keep our nation safe. May He keep the world safe because COVID is real and it's everywhere. Otherwise, here on Elma's Corner, thanks for keeping it here. Today I'm here with the Wisdom Kit with Elma. And today I want us to talk about signs that show you are alone in a relationship. Usually, a relationship is for two people. Yeah, but you find that sometimes, because when we are so in love, we always tell our partners, I can't live without you. No, 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 no. So this person sometimes fears to hurt you, and they won't tell you that what, this thing is not working. I'm moving on, or you should as well move on. They won't tell you, but for them, they will move on. So here are the red signs that show this person has already moved on and you are alone in a relationship. It could be a marriage, it could be a courtship, it could be anything, but you are alone in a relationship. Here are the signs. Sign number one: no more questions. Your partner doesn't ask you questions anymore. You remember those times when you're deeply in love? You used to call and ask, "Where are you? Whom are you with?" By the way, I heard you. It's like you on phone. Whom are you talking to? They are concerned. They are protective. They are jealous. They are concerned. So, out of concern, they ask a lot. They ask a lot of questions. Sometimes they don't want to. But now there are no more questions. Why? They don't care anymore. They left you alone in a relationship. That's one. Sign number two: no more gifting. When you are alone in a relationship, you won't receive gifts from your partner, and even when you gift them, they won't see it as something much. They won't appreciate it. Why? Because they no longer feel that love they used to feel for you anymore. So when you are alone in the relationship, the other person won't gift you anymore. It's your birthday, they'll pretend they forgot. Yes, that is it. That's a sign you're alone in a relationship. Number three, there won't be any more compliments. Oh, darling, that hair, you look good. Da, da, da. Do you remember those sweet nothings? Do you remember those sweet nothings? Oh, I can't live without you. Honey, where are you? I'm waiting for you. I'm not going to sleep. I can't find sleep because you're not beside me. You remember those things? I'm not going to eat food without you. No, 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 no. I can't breathe without you. Oh, you remember those sweet nothings? They won't be there anymore. The other person who left you in a relationship won't feel the need to lie to you anymore because they moved on. Sign number four: this person won't pay attention to you anymore. Yes, they won't pay attention. They won't even realize if you're adding weight. They won't even realize you changed the hairstyle. They won't even realize you're sad or you're happy or you're excited. They won't pay attention to you. So they won't pay attention to any details. They won't know anything about you. Why? They left you alone in a relationship. So you are alone in this relationship. Sign number five: you are always the one to start a conversation. Yes, you are always the one to start a conversation with this person. Even when they're here, they're close. But they will keep quiet. Maybe they will be busy with their phones, or if you're married and you had kids, they'll play with the kids. They will always make sure they are busy doing something. So it's always you to start a conversation. Oh, sweetheart, how are you? You don't look fine. And they will always be giving those brief answers. I'm fine. No, nothing to worry. I'm home. they won't feel the need to add on anything, because they'll only give you the answer you asked for. Yes, you're alone in a relationship. Say number 6, there won't be any more phone calls. Do you remember those frequent phone calls you send you make to your partner when you love them? My dear, you call even for no reason, just to ask, have you eaten? It's lunchtime. Darling, what time did he say you're coming back home? You already know the time he comes back home, but you feel the need to ask. Why? Because you love them so much. You want to monitor their movements. So you will be on phone all the time. And when he doesn't pick, you feel so bad. But hey, when they leave you alone in the relationship, they won't make those calls anymore. Why? For what? To ask what? Nothing. So they won't call you anymore. Unless you ask, you call. And when you call, they may answer, they may not answer. And just in case they answer, they'll just answer what you asked. And that is it. Brief. That is it, my darling. You're alone in a relationship. Sign number 7, there won't be any more outings. Yes, there won't be any more outings. Now, taking you where? Unless it's burial. Yes, unless it's burial, and that can only happen when this relationship had progressed to a marriage level. You people were married, or you're so committed, and you had a lot of people that you all know, a lot of mutual friends, and maybe you lost someone close, and that's the only thing you can attend, burial. But outings, no way, my dear. When that happens, just know you're alone in a relationship. Sign number 8. I'm sorry to laugh, but it's funny somehow. There won't be any more fights. There won't be any more fights. You won't fight your partner anymore. No, for what? Because these fights that we have when we are in a relationship or you're married to someone, you love them. So when they upset you, you just can't keep quiet. You just can't keep it to yourself. You feel the need to do something about it. So that will cause the fights. Who was that? I phoned you on call and you switched it off. Why? You get? So you will always be having those fights, those petty fights, for reason or for no reason. But then, when you're alone in a relationship, darling, they will call at you. They won't fight you. They will be minding their business. Just know that's a sign you're alone in a relationship. Sign number 9, you will always feel lonely even when they're around. Yes, your partner is around. He's in the house, or even he's seated beside you. You're seated together in the living room. But remember those times when you're in love, you can't even let him sit there when you're here. No. You want to be together. At least hold him, cuddle each other. You know those things. And they won't happen anymore. So this person will make you feel lonely even when they're around. That's a bad sign. And it shows you are alone in a relationship, my darling. Sign number 10. These people won't ask for sex from you anymore. Now for what? They won't feel the need. They don't need it anymore. So there won't be no sex, no hugs, no kisses. Those things that used to show intimacy between the two of you, they won't happen anymore. Why? The other person is not interested. So you won't force them. Will you force a kiss on me? Will you force me into bed? Will you just rape me? Or will you cuddle me, romance me by force? Hey, those things won't be happening. Why? You're alone in this relationship. Sign number 11, they will no longer introduce you. Even when you're there, you know, when you're so in love with this person, there is a way they don't ask. Before even your friends ask, or his friends ask, you'll be like, oh, this is my sweetheart. He's the one I've been telling you about. This is Peter. He's my sweetheart. He's the one I've been telling you about. Oh, this is Ivan. You know, everywhere you go, he will feel the need, or she will feel the need to introduce you without you asking. But when you're alone, when he lets you be alone in that relationship, my dear, he won't even want to talk about you. Even when his friends ask about you, he'll find a way to dodge the question. That's a sign you're alone in a relationship. Sign number 12, they will never appreciate you. That person who left you in a relationship will never appreciate you. Be it what, even when you do what, gift them, surprise them, you can't do anything. They will never appreciate you. There are people, he loves you or she loves you, but you don't love them back. You don't love them back. So because you don't love them back, there is a way you don't even appreciate their efforts. You don't appreciate their efforts. That is why up to now we are having girls. Let me give an example. You're a lady and a man gives you a car or a plot of land. He feels it's too much. But because you're in love with someone else, you feel like, Fachi, my heart belongs somewhere and I will never give him a chance. So my darling, who is gifting, just know you're alone in that relationship. Even if you sacrifice yourself in the process of making this person happy, they won't appreciate. Why? They don't love you. You're in love with yourself. You're alone in this relationship. Sign number 13, they will never run out of excuses. My dear, a person who left you in a relationship will never run out of excuses to get rid of you. Oh, my darling, I thought boys' day out is Friday, but where are you going? Hey, actually, we decided to have it 3 times a week. Yeah, we decided to have it 3 times a week, and since I was home doing nothing, I decided to go. Because he doesn't want to be around you anymore as much as he wanted in the first place. When that relationship still had that love, that fire, when those, how should I call them, flames? How should I call them? When that love was still there burning, there is a way you just want to be next to this person all the time. You want to be around this woman or this man all the time. But my darling, when you're tired of the person, when you don't love them anymore, you always find excuses to stay away from them. Sweetheart, where are you? I thought you promised me an outing today. Oh, I forgot. Actually, traffic, this, but a man who still loves you, or a woman who still loves you, my dear, they'll find a way to dodge traffic. Even when they come late, they'll still find it. I don't know how to say it. They'll still find a way of making it up to you. Because they don't want to disappoint you. Yes, they love you. They don't want to upset you or lose you. Just know that person still loves you. But when they're tired, my dear, when you're alone in a relationship, traffic. I was on my way coming, then I received a phone call. My friend this had happened to my friend, and so I wasn't able to make it on time. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. There will always be promises for next time. Sign number 14. This person won't feel, they won't be jealous anymore. You can decide to do anything you want in this relationship. They don't care. You could even be roommates. You stay together. But what you do, he doesn't care anymore, or she doesn't care anymore. You have, even when you bring a girlfriend around, like a visitor, they won't ask, oh, who is this? Even when you say, you know what, today I'm going to meet with this person, it's okay. Safe journey. Yet before, they could be like, please take me along. I'm bored. Let me escort you. Sometimes it was out of jealous and they were protective. Yeah, they were protective, so they wanted to be sure. Are you sure it's where you're going? But when you're alone in a relationship, they won't care anymore, darling. These people won't care. Why? There is no need to protect you. There is no need to feel jealous. There is no reason for anything. They don't care because they left you alone in a relationship. The last sign, though people confuse it for love, is care. This person won't care anymore. But then, there are people who still care, yet they don't love you anymore. It doesn't mean that caring shows love all the time. No. This person may care out of responsibility. And these people, they may still provide. And that will confuse, but don't confuse it for love. Let's say, actually, this happens a lot when this person, let's say they were in position to take good care of you, or let's say you're married, your relationship had progressed to that married level, and you had children. So this person doesn't love you anymore, but then you have children. My dear, this person will still provide like before because he has the money. So he will ensure everything is home, but that doesn't mean he still loves you. No, you could still feel. Actually, you feel it. You know, there's those intuitions that you feel it somehow. You always feel it. Just that because you don't want to be hurt, you want to ignore the truth. But somehow you've already felt it. You've already seen it. Signs are all over the place that this person is not interested. So when I say this person doesn't care anymore, it doesn't mean all people who don't love you anymore won't care. No, some will still care because of maybe that history you had together. You could actually, you may not even be married, but you still have history. You had history together, and he somehow feels pity for you. Let's say you're a woman, he feels pity for you. So when you are lacking something, he's like, he sends you the money or gives you the money. But in reality, when he has already moved on, he has already got someone, actually even proposed to someone else. Otherwise, there are a lot of signs that show that you're in a relationship alone, just that we don't want it to end in tears. We don't want to shed tears, so you're pretending, you're pretending you want to cover up every sign. No, maybe this, maybe he did this because he was stressed. Maybe, no, maybe. My darling, if you find a lot of reasons to defend your partner for things he used to do and he no longer does anymore, or she used to do and they no longer do anymore, you're in that relationship alone, darling. You're just finding it hard to take it in, but the earlier you take it in, the better it will be for you, because every day that goes, it never comes back, and this life, we live it once. Otherwise, those were my signs. Those were the signs I had to show you're in a relationship alone. Otherwise, that has been it for today's Wisdom Kids with Elma. Thank you very much for watching, and those who haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. And when you hit the bell, choose all, so that every video that I upload, you get a notification. You get a notification and you watch the video first. Otherwise, if you find it interesting, please, you leave your comment as well in the comment section. I'll be following. Thank you very much for the love and support. I love you all. Keep it here on Elma's Corner.